Hey everyone, it's Lulu, and we have had so many games announced. We've had the Sony press conference, Xbox, Nintendo, everything has been dropped, and these are my top 30 most anticipated games in the foreseeable future. And of course, you know, these are just my opinions, but I would love to hear down in the comments below, what are your next top games in the foreseeable future? And before we even begin with the list, I'm going to just name off some honorable mentions. These are games that I will be picking up at some point just to check them out. I'm not quite sure about them, but we have Star Wars Galactic Racers, we have Star Wars Zero Company, Virtual Fighter, Crossroads, and Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Those are games that I'm interested in, but they're not as hype worthy as the rest of this list. And starting off the list at number 30, we have Stranger Than Heaven. This title is quite strange, especially with the latest release that they just did. We had Snoop Dogg announcing the inclusion of Tupac within this series, and it looks like they might be going back in time. I really don't know what's going on, but the team behind it, they've also done the Yakuza series, and I've been super into Yakuza. This game is set to release January 15, 2027, so looking forward to that. At number 29, we have Spyro, A Realm Beyond. Yes, Spyro the Dragon is back. And as you know, on this channel, the Memory Pixel Club, we have loved our retro games. So I'd like to see what they do with this. I know they brought it back a couple years ago, but this one just feels different. I'm anticipating good things coming from it. It's no official date for it yet, but they're saying that it's coming out in 2027. At number 28, I kind of combined two games in one, okay? But the Tomb Raider series, we have Tomb Raider Catalyst and also Legacy of Atlantis. These look like true remakes from the original PlayStation version of Tomb Raider. And it hits me in the nostalgia. I remember playing this with my friend back in the day, and I'm looking forward to these releases. We have Legacy of Atlantis coming out February 12th, 2027. And Catalyst, I don't believe has a date. It may be coming out around the same time, but we'll have to look for that. At number 27, this one's a surprise because I'm not usually an Xbox player, but Halo Campaign Evolved will be releasing on the PS5 on July 28th, so that's next month. I loved Xbox. I've had those old school Xbox LAN parties where we had two different TVs in two different rooms, and we would connect 4v4 and we would be playing Halo against each other. We'd order pizza. It was so much fun. And that's something that's really hard to replicate. I need to find 7 more friends. But yes, I'm looking forward to playing this. It feels a little bad. It feels a little wrong playing this on the PlayStation, but that's what I'm going to be getting it for. And we'll see how it turns out. At number 26, they did announce that Persona 4 will be getting a remake, a true remake, just like Persona 3, called Persona 4 Revival. And this one is to release February 18th, 2027. The Persona series is one of my favorite series of all times. It mashes JRPG elements with cute dating sim parts. Like it's wonderful. I remember playing this. I remember playing Persona 3 when I was like 14 years old. I had a friend that was like, "Hey, you need to play this game." He let me borrow it. I think I kept it. I forgot to give it back to him. Now that I remember, I should return that. I'll message him at some point. But yes, Persona 4 Revival will be releasing on PS5, PC and Xbox on February 18th, 2027. Next, we have a new game in the Mega Man franchise. We have Mega Man Dual Override. At 25, we have Mega Man Dual Override, and it's supposed to be announced at some point in 2027. I am a little worried, but it is looking good so far. I know Mighty Number 9 didn't do too well, and some other Mega Man. You know what they need to do? They need to bring back the Mega Man Legends series. Okay, that was a fun one. That was a lot of fun. So, yeah, Capcom, if you're listening, Mega Man Legends. But yes, I'm looking forward to Mega Man Dual Override. I hope that it's good. At number 24, we have Orbitals, and this is going to be coming out on Nintendo Switch 2 on September 3rd. This looks like so much fun. There's couch co-op. You could play with your friends. I believe you could also play with a friend online as well. Because why doesn't anyone visit each other's houses anymore? Like, I feel like everyone has their own space. But yes, this looks so cute. The artwork is beautiful. The artwork it looks like cel shaded anime. Like, it actually looks like you're in an old school anime. And this is a game that I will be picking up. At number 23, we have Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest Monsters games, and I've only really beaten the classic Dragon Quest titles, or Dragon Warrior back in the day. So this looks like a Pokemon I know that Dragon Quest has done this whole monster capture thing in the past, but this one, it feels like you actually build up a party and then you can evolve them or merge them, and this has intrigued me. I'm a Pokemon fanatic, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Dragon Quest does with it. And I mean, we already trust the Dragon Quest company because the people that did Dragon Quest Builders, they're the ones that are working on Pokopia. So yeah, I think they know a thing or two. Hopefully it's the same company. I haven't really looked into that. Let me know. I may be wrong. But that's going to be coming out on December 3rd. Next, at number 22, we have Disgaea Mayhem, releasing on July 23rd. Disgaea is another one of those series that are, dear in my heart. I remember Laurel and playing in the old Disgaea games, and all the printies, throwing printies and exploding them everywhere, and oh my gosh. Okay, this is just a fun series. The writing is always top notch, super funny, and very engaging. So I can't wait to check out Disgaea Mayhem, coming out on July 23rd. At number 21, we have Danganronpa 2x2. All right, we're gonna do some math. Is this Danganronpa 4? Like, for real? Like, I'm thinking, so it's Danganronpa 2, but there's more to it. But 2 times 2 equals 4. And we've had Danganronpa 3, which was telling us that everything was like basically just okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. Play Danganronpa. That series is peak. I love it. Really, 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 really fun. If you like murder mystery, if you like the Ace Attorney games, those kind of games, Danganronpa will be right up your alley. And yeah, 2 times 2. I don't really know too much about it so far. It's a little bit mysterious. But in Danganronpa 3, there was like a huge twist. So I'm thinking the same thing will be happening here too. So I'm looking forward to that. It's supposed to come out this year. So we'll keep an eye on that and see when it releases. At number 20, we have Witchbrook. So Yes, back in the day, I am a millennial, so I enjoyed the Harry Potter series. I've had a lot of friends that were really into it, but of course, since then, we are not supporting them because their creator is really just. You can fill in the rest. But Brookhaven seems like it's super queer friendly, super awesome. It looks like a life sim almost, kind of like Stardew Valley. I'm not trying to dive too far into it. From the previews that I've seen thus far, it looks super cute. You can like meet people in the village and get to make friends or even make relationships happen. And you go to which school? But yeah, it looks really cute, super cute. Looking forward to it. And it's supposed to be releasing this year, 2026. Next, at number 19, we have Final Fantasy Resonance. This used to be a mobile game. And I think they're remaking the mobile game and tailoring it more for an actual single-player RPG. The mobile game was Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And yeah, so in this Final Fantasy game, they're doing the HD 2D style, like Octopath Traveler, and I mean the graphics look amazing. I love it. I love that they're finally doing this for a Final Fantasy game, and it looks great. The combat looks fun. It looks very fluid. And you're going to be able to bring in these visions, which are different Final Fantasy characters from other series numbers. Like we have Final Fantasy VII, we have Cloud there, and so on and so forth. So you're going to be able to channel these visions, and then your party members can hold a certain vision. Don't know way too much about the combat thus far, but it looks super exciting. New Final Fantasy series. It's HD 2D, super fun, and it's supposed to release October 22nd. At number 18, we have Splatoon Raiders. This is releasing July 23rd, and it's supposed to be a single-player Splatoon game, but it looks just like Splatoon 3. I feel like this could have possibly been an expansion, and they're trying to release it as a full game, but it may connect to Splatoon 4. I feel like they're just, using as much of the engine that they created for Splatoon 3 as possible, which is very similar to Splatoon 2. I want Splatoon 4. Am I just being greedy? I really enjoyed playing Splatoon 3. It was a lot of fun. It's Nintendo's greatest shooter. I mean, and yeah, this game looks like a lot of fun as well. They have their own little special. It looks like Salmon Run almost, but like a full game of Salmon Run. So we'll have to see how it is whenever it's here. I'll definitely be checking out the reviews before I play it, but I have been a Splatoon fan in the past, and I'm looking forward to this game as well, coming out July 23rd. At number 17, we have Star Fox. Oh my god. They took out the 64, they took out all the extra titles. It's just Star Fox now. They're remaking Star Fox 64, and this is supposed to release on the 25th of this month, June, which is not too far away. This looks like a lot of fun. They did a whole Nintendo Treehouse for it, where they showcase the game and what you can do. Yeah, I loved Star Fox 64. I played it till my thumbs got blisters back in the day. So I am looking forward to seeing how this turns out. They have some interesting functions with the camera. Honestly, I haven't used the Switch 2 camera. I bought it and it feels like such a waste. Like most of the friends that I play with, they're not gonna go on camera. I mean, if you all want to try that feature out and are interested in playing games with me, let me know. Let me know. I'm so willing to try it out, but as of now, it doesn't seem like a function that I'm into. At number 16, we have Xenoblade Genesis. This is supposed to be coming out 2027, next year. And they also announced that the Xenoblade series that's already been released, 1, 2, and 3, are going to be getting Switch 2 releases. I don't know if I'm going to buy them all over again. But if you already have it for the Switch 1, I think it's just an upgrade charge. But other than that, they are adding like new modes, new rides, different things within the games. But yes, the Xenoblade Genesis game looks absolutely beautiful. Kind of looks a little bit like Fire Emblem in a way, which, I mean, that's not a problem for me. I love that style. But looking forward to this game coming out 2027. At number 15, we have The Witcher 4. They also announced that Witcher 3 will have a new expansion to it, which I'm thinking is going to connect Witcher 3 with Witcher 4. They're going to probably like pass the torch on, but from the preview that we saw, there's no real date for this. And these next couple games, they probably would have got higher on the list, but it's all to be announced. We don't have any official release. These may even come out in 2028. So yes, Witcher 4 is one of them. Don't know exactly when they're going to release this game, but I mean, look at those horse physics. God. And this was from a press conference that they did a while ago. This was even from one of the latest ones, but looking forward to this game. Witcher 4 at number 15. Next we have at number 14, Okami 2. Gosh, this game is just another one of those absolutely beautiful, gorgeous games with the calligraphy art that they use in it. And I remember the original Okami on the PlayStation. I think I played it on the PlayStation 2. It was so gorgeous, and I was so beside myself whenever I found out that, you know, oh my god, they're doing a part 2 finally. And once again, this is to be announced. Don't know an actual date for it, but looking forward to more Okami in the future. At number 13, we have Mass Effect 5, another to be announced game. Mass Effect 5, oh my god. Okay, I loved the trilogy, the original trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. So good. 2, I think, is the best out of all of them. 2 is peak. 3, with a lot of the fixes that they've done, it's a lot better than it was. That ending though. And also, who remembers Marauder Shields? We're gonna bring back that meme. But yes, looking forward to the next Mass Effect. I hope it stays true to the original trilogy and they really make it feel massive. At number 12, come on, this has to be on the list. We know they're working on it. We don't have a name. We don't even have a name yet, but the next Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, we need more information, Todd Howard. No more Starfield. Look, I played Starfield through like a million times. I'm bored of it now. I need some Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, give us the goodies. I know you're holding on to them. At number 11, we have Minecraft Dungeons 2. So Minecraft Dungeons, the original one, I played it so much on my old stream back in the day. I would just have random friends come on and we would play like all night long. This is supposed to be releasing September 29th, so in a couple months, and I think I may be playing this on stream once again. I just have to. I have to keep the tradition going. But Minecraft Dungeons 2 looks awesome. It looks like 1, but more. It's kind of hard to iterate and make Minecraft look different. But yeah, we're gonna check that out pretty soon. And we've made it. We're at the top 10, everyone. Starting off the list at number 10, we have GTA 6. Yes. Yes. It's not near the top, okay? I have other games that I'm anticipating more than GTA 6. Can you believe it? But yes, it's finally among us. November 19th is the official release date that we have on file. GTA 6 will be coming out. Hopefully they don't push it again. But, I mean, they've hyped this game for the last, like, decade. How long has it been? How long has it been since GTA 5 came out? I'm just double checking. It was released on the PlayStation 3 on September 17, 2013. That was 13 years ago. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting over a decade for this game. I think it was, yeah, almost a decade already. Yeah, finally come out. Do it. Bet. Oh gosh, I'm not looking forward to seeing how much it's gonna cost. People are saying it's gonna be like $100. But yes, we're gonna hopefully get our hands on this whenever it releases. So that's our number 10. At number 9, we have The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This was just announced, and it's supposed to be releasing this year. All we got was really a teaser trailer for it, but oh my gosh, everyone went crazy whenever it released. So we will be playing Ocarina of Time once again. I'm telling you, they are remaking and re-releasing like all the top 64 games. Prediction: are they gonna redo Mario 64 and just call it Super Mario? I said it first. Okay, I'm predicting that they've been holding that off, and it's gonna be beautiful, and people are gonna love it. Can you imagine a Mario 64 remake? I think that could work. At number 8, we have Crazy Taxi World Tour, and this is releasing sometime next year, 2027. Okay, I am a Dreamcast fanatic, as you can tell with everything going on in the background. But, oh my god, Crazy Taxi. I mean, yeah. We're back. I feel nostalgia is in once again. We, like, all our retro games from like the 2000s are resurfacing, and we're getting a new audience now. All the kiddos are into the games that we were into back in the day. So yes, Crazy Taxi World Tour, it looks beautiful. The trailer that we saw, was that Axel? I think that was Axel in the Crazy Taxi World Tour. I want to play Gina though. Gina was my favorite. She was super cool. I'll show you some video from the Dreamcast version too. But look how it's changed. It's so crisp. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I need this now. I have a local arcade that I go to that I play Crazy Taxi on still. But yeah, we need the new one coming out next year. Next, at number 7, we have Fable 4. This is releasing on February 23rd, 2027. They pushed it back. Also, it will be releasing on the PlayStation 5. I think they're starting to take back their exclusives because they stopped releasing games on both, like their top games. But Fable, we will be getting Fable on the PlayStation 5. Thank God. I love the Fable series. I played all 3 of them, and yeah, this one looks like it's just going to be more immersive. the world really changes to how you treat it, what you do in it. You can apparently marry and upset or befriend anyone, all the NPCs in the game. And I love that aspect of the program. Like, it feels so complex. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. I can't wait till it releases. That's my number 7 spot. At number 6, we have Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. This is releasing on September 17th. And Fire Emblem, I love this series. As you all know, I love the dating sim series like Persona, and Fire Emblem does that. You can have multiple playthroughs through it. You can choose different romances, and in this one, you have a choice from 4 different protagonists, it looks like. So I guess we're going to be playing through this game 4 different times. I don't know about the whole romance aspect of it. I know there was one of them, one of the Fire Emblems, you can pair off different party members, make them fall in love, and depending on who you pair off, there's like a time skip, and then they all have kids depending on who you put together. I loved that game so much. It was on the 3DS. I think it was Fire Emblem Awakening, possibly? Yes, it was Fire Emblem Awakening. It's gonna be so much fun. At our number 5 spot, we have Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. We don't have much. This is the trailer. We really do not have much. But it holds the name The Old Republic. I loved the old BioWare Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. I even rebought it on my Switch. Definitely going to be playing through it again. And this looks like a continuation of it. So, and it's also another just to be announced game. I had to put this, the hype is so high for this that I had to put it in my top 10 spot. So yes, Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. I can't wait. At number 4, we have Kingdom Hearts 4. And once again, another to be announced game. But gosh, Goofy. Nintendo, they are the ones that dropped this trailer. They showed us gameplay. It looks like Nomura is finally pulling in all the information that he had from Versus 13, which is the game that ended up turning into Final Fantasy 15. But yeah, Versus 13, whenever it was first announced, looked so different than what 15 ended up being, and it looks like they didn't waste all that work because they're putting it into Kingdom Hearts 4. What is the name? Okay, I played Kingdom Hearts 3 when it first came out and beat it, and I haven't played it since, but I think it was Yozora is basically just Noctis reincarnated. So yeah, that character, it seems like Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be starting with his section, his area, which is the area that Versus 13 was kind of teasing. And for those of you who don't know about Versus 13, basically when they were announcing or talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 back in the day, they were showing clips for Final Fantasy 13. They also showed that there was going to be a suite of games within the 13 timeline, and Versus 13 was supposed to be one of those games. It looks like they were probably trying to do a more action type game, And then they just ended up scrapping that and turning it into Final Fantasy 15, which I loved. I personally loved Final Fantasy 15. I cried at the end. Felt like a yaoi story, kind of. But I'm not super into that. But like, it was great. It was great. It was great. But yeah, Yozora. It looks like this is Yozora's area in Kingdom Hearts 4. And I can't wait to find out more. The graphics look amazing. This is running on the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is extremely powerful. I'm very pleased with it so far. And we have a to be announced. We have no information on the release date yet, but it's coming. Hopefully it's not like a GTA 6. At number 3, this one is actually around the corner. They said that it will be releasing in 2027. But at number 3, we have Guild Wars 3. God, the numbers just worked out. Kingdom Hearts 4 at 4 and Guild Wars 3 at 3. So Guild Wars 3 is supposed to be announced. It's announced to be released in 2027. They're promising the next step into MMO gameplay. My ears are perked. You said the things that I wanted to hear. I always want a way to connect in a community and be able to be seen and like really show who I am. And it's supposed to be like action gameplay. So maybe like Terra. Terra was amazing whenever first released, before it got like all the before it got bought out and it was like pay to win and all that shit. Terra Online was amazing, but apparently they're doing action gameplay, Guild Wars 3, and I'm looking forward to seeing more about it. But my hype scale is through the roof with this. They told me that it's the next step of MMO games. It's the future of MMOs, so we'll see if that holds up. I really hope that I'm not disappointed by this, but Guild Wars 3, I will be playing that. At number 2, we have Pokemon Winds and Waves. It's supposed to be releasing in 2027, so next year, and gorgeous. They finally have new Pokemon models. There's actual like lighting and shading in the game. You're gonna be able to go underwater. New Pokemon. This is finally the next generation. And it's supposed to be releasing on the Switch 2. So, okay, you got me. Come out now. Let's play. There was this time where they would be releasing Pokemon games almost like every year or every other year. But I'm happy that they took their time with this. They didn't rush it out the door. Come on, Pokemon Company has so much money. You can do more. We know you can do more. So this game looks like it's gonna be amazing. The new starters area looks so cute. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get yet. Gotta see a little bit more of the game. But until then, I will be playing some Pokemon online battles. The new Pokemon Champion's pretty good. It's pretty good. And finally, our number 1 spot, we have another teaser, but this is the top of my hype meter. Persona 6 is finally announced. It's happening. It's on the way. This is my favorite series, and it's finally coming out. Persona 5 released so long ago. It feels like it's been a decade. It probably has. So I've been waiting for Persona 6 for a very long time. They've been trying to please us with these remakes like 3, 4, and of course 5 is already done with Royal. Um, they caught us back up. They did the trilogy. Now Persona 6 is going to be releasing. It looks like there's going to be 2 different protagonists, a dude and a girl, which is beautiful. Finally, a female protagonist. I wonder if it's going to be like you play both or you choose one. I would prefer just let us choose one, okay? I like what they did with Persona 3 on the PSP. They actually officially had a female protagonist on that one. That was a good one. I was really happy to play that one. But this looks like so the signs are all like green. Kind of looks like it's gonna be like a paranormal type of Persona, maybe a more mature one. I'm hoping we're in like college or something, not in high school anymore. This series is not for kids. And yeah, I'm getting like Ghostbuster feels from like the logo and everything. Really don't know what else to expect, but that is my most anticipated game to play. So now, yeah, that's my list, everyone. That's my top 30. Thank you all for sticking with me throughout this list. I would love to hear if you agree with me, what you think about my list, or if you have a better list, or if I missed a game that it's like so obvious, like Lulu, you would love this game. How was this not on your top 30? Throw it in the comments below. I would love to hear. But until then, I will catch you all on the next video. Thanks for hanging out. If you want, I have a couple other videos on the channel right now. Just finished Jet Grind Radio. I'll be making a video on that soon. And if you want to catch my streams, the details are down below. Bye, everyone.